Hello everyone on Facebook, it's Christopher DiDonato. You may have seen my other videos of my songs from my new album Zenith, and you're probably wondering how I make them, so I'm going to now show you. The software I use is called FL Studio 9, also known as Fruity Loop Studio. And here, in this whole layout here, this is FL Studio, I'm going to show you how I make a song. And in case you were wondering, that was Anthony Gallego. Yeah, so let's get started here. First, this is the sound effect I use. I go to Insert and I click Citrus. There's a ton of sound effects you can use here,
Did you at
but
least tell them what program you're using?
I did that already, Anthony.
Okay.
Yeah, he was asking me in case you couldn't hear to tell you guys what program I was using, and I already did. Okay, so go away, Anthony. Ignore him. Yeah, so anyway, one sound effect I use is called Eurogate. Now, when you use it, it sounds really cool, and like, here's an example. Alright, so there's some Eurogate. Now, to edit the notes you use, you go to you right-click and go to Piano Roll. I usually go full screen, and you just, this is pretty cool. I usually just do this and make a full thing here, one here, and one there, move it over, and it comes out sounding something like this. Now, to make it sound a little different, I can add a little one here, so it'll sound a little different. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Now, you don't have to name them, but it sometimes helps, so I'm gonna call this, just Eurogate. And I'll change it. Alright, I'm just gonna change it to, hang on, let me get a color here. Nice, bright yellow.
I like yellow.
In case you couldn't hear that, Anthony said he likes yellow.
Why are you doing everything I say?
Hey. Okay, so pattern 2. This I'm going to use to create a little percussion. So I go to Insert, I still use Citrus. Now there's whole percussion here, so I'm going to add a clap, which sounds like this. I'm going to add a hard kick. And I'm going to add a snare drum. Alright, so you have the hard kick, the snare, and the clap. So let's create a little line here with the bass. Alright, sounds pretty good. Alright, add a little thing here. Alright, there you go. And a clap, I'll add one every second thing here, so. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Alright, and you don't really have to color it, but I'm just gonna put it drums, and I'll make it blue. Okay, excuse me. Alright, so you have the Eurogate. Now, just so you know how it's set up, you make this here and you edit your song. Now you can just add the patterns, and then you just play it, and alright, well, the Eurogate is a little loud right now, so I'll just bring that down. Alright, that's pretty good, and I'll bring up the volume of the percussion a little. Now with pattern 3, I'm going to make some kind of like main sound that we're going to be using. So let me find something that sounds good. No. 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 Alright, that works. Alright, so Alright, switch back to pattern and see how that sounds. Yeah, that's not bad. So, oops, here, and I want to name this. I'll just call this main 1, because there may be another one, and I'll just make that one green. Alright, so let's see how that sounds so far. Alright, that's good. Alright, so now I'll just add these again. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have just like a pause here, so it just gives it a little effect. And now I'll just make something that just makes it sound a little bit cooler. So maybe like little bass called boo bass. No, don't play. Oopsie, that was my fault. Alright, so now even though it's already bass, whoa. Okay, that's really too low. So I guess I'll have to just do regular. Alright. Alright, so that'll sound cool. Oh. And then this. Alright, that'll be cool. Alright, now I just copy and paste that. Bring it up to the next key. And get to another one. And then another one, so it sounds like. It might not sound the best, but it's alright. Now, have the pause. Then add our original things, and add that thing, and just add the rest of it. I'm just gonna call it boo bass, whatever it's called. Just make this one black. That didn't really change it much, but oh well. Alright, so, just one sound effect I know. It's a little extra drum thing. I know it's here somewhere. One of these. Alright, that's pretty cool. Let me bring it down an octave. Oops. I can do that. Doesn't make much of a difference. Alright, that'll work. Alright, so let's see how it sounds so far. None of that was loud. Oh, none of that stuff was loud enough, so I'm just gonna listen to that part again. Alright, gives it a little effect, and now I'm just gonna repeat that 2 more times. Okay. Now, oh wait, this one, snare loop. And it turned out pink. Oh well. This one I'm gonna go, snare, what would I call this? Drop, I guess. Snare drop. Now what that is, it's just like the snare drum, and I make it go down and down and down and down and down, so like, so I just add the shorter notes. Click, 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 click. So it sounds like this. So that's pretty cool. Put that at the end there. And then crash. It'll be a like a cymbal crash. Now that's in what's called Fruity Drum Synth Live. If you go into the piano roll with that, and you go to ABC, it'll show you all the different ones. There's crash. So you just need one little thing, and there you go. So then you have that, so it'll sound something like this. Oh, let me go to song. The snare drop here is not loud enough. Yeah. Okay, oh well, you can't hear it too well, big deal. With the crash, you can see at least. Now I'm gonna make something going up and down. Something like, just like, I don't know how I'd explain it, just some kind of interesting sound I want to find. Ooh, does this work? This could work. Alright, it's called Echo Bass, okay. Bring it back to normal. Too low. Alright, let's see how this sounds. This just gives it a little bit of an interesting effect. Alright, now copy this. Paste. Put it there. Okay. Oops, put too far. And then this note. So let's see how this sounds. Hang on, this could be. Alright, see how this sounds. Hold on. Alright, that'll work. Yeah, let's see how long it is so far. Alright, I want to see how it sounds a little slower at the beginning. pretty dang good. I think we're ready to wrap this up, I guess. But one more thing, just add a little bit of a slower ending. So like have like that, and then have your little main thing there with the snare loop maybe. And then maybe that with this and just one of that. And you've got a song that's about 2 minutes long. So, I guess it doesn't have to be that long, so let's bring up the tempo a bit, which means it'll be 150. Alright, let's give it a final listen. Pause. Alright, I am pretty satisfied with my song here. Only, as you can see, I made a few last second changes here, took away the percussion there and added the up-down thing. So, I hope that this video gave you what you wanted, knowing how I made all my music, so, thanks for watching.